morning, dear students. Today I am going to explain chapter 2, that is work, energy and power. Work, energy and power. So in first part we'll begin with work. Do you know what is work? In the lower classes we have studied that the capacity of doing work is energy. And work, what is work done? Work done is when the force is applied on a body and the body shows displacement, then only we say that the work is done. Sometime when we study or when we write something, then we say that we are doing work. But in physics language we are not doing any kind of work, because for the work the necessary condition is that when the force is applied on the body and the body shows movement or displacement in the direction of force, then only it is said that the work is done. So work is said to be done only when the force is applied on the body and the body moves in a direction of force. Work is represented by the letter W, and it is the form of energy, or the capacity of doing work is called energy. So the unit of work and energy is same. The work is measured in joule or calorie. Its SI unit is joule and other units are calorie. Work is also measured in calorie. As I explained that work is said to be done when the force is applied on the body and the body moves in the direction of force. So the formula for work done is W is equals to F into S, force into displacement. When the force is applied at any angle, then the formula becomes FW is equals to F into S into cos theta, Fs cos theta. So the work done depends on the angle at which the force is applied. When we apply force on the wall, then the wall does not move. So we cannot say that the work is done, because there is no displacement when the force is applied on the wall. When the force is applied on the body and the body moves in the direction of force, then only we say that the work is done. The formula is W is equals to F into S. When theta is 90 degree, when the force is applied at perpendicular, then W is equals to Fs cos 90. The value of cos 90 is 0. So W is equals to also 0. So when the perpendicular force is applied, then we get the least work done. This is the condition for the least work done. For maximum, theta should be 0 degree, because we know that W is equals to Fs cos theta. Theta is 0. Cos 0 is 1. So W is equals to Fs. The maximum work done we get when the force is applied at 0 degree or when the body moves in horizontal axis. So by this formula we can say that the work done depends on the two factors, that is force and displacement. Work done depends on force and displacement. If there is more work done, the more force will be applied. If the more force is applied, then we get the more work done. If there is more displacement, then the more work will be done. With the help of W is equals to F into S, we can say that when Coolie walks on the horizontal ground while carrying a load on his head, no work is done against the force of gravity because displacement of load is normal. Normal means the perpendicular. When the coolie takes the load and carry it on his head, then there is no displacement. At the same place he takes the load and keep it on his head. It means that if there is no displacement, then the work done is zero. When the body moves in a circular path, as we know that when the body moves in a circular path, when it starts from this point and after completing a circle, it returns back to the same point. In this condition, the displacement is zero. So, the work done will also be zero. So, if the body moves in a circular path, then there will be no work done because the displacement is zero. Now, the condition for the work done by the force to be zero. The first condition, as I already explained, the displacement should be at 90 degree or it should be normal. And the second condition, no displacement. If there is no displacement, then also the work done will be zero. As we all know that work is the form of energy. So, if the body moves or if the velocity is given, then in that condition the work done will be equal to its kinetic energy. If the work is done because of the velocity, then the work done will be the kinetic energy, that is half mv square. If the work done is because of the rest position or because of the position of the body, or when there is a displacement in the vertical axis, or if the displacement is its height, then the work done will be its potential energy, or this is also called the work done against the gravity. W is equals to mgh. So directly by seeing the question, if there is velocity and work done has to be gained, then we can get the kinetic energy, that will be the work done. If there is height and gravity, then we can get the potential energy and that will be the work done. So work done is a form of energy, so we can get the kinetic energy or potential energy to get the work done. Its unit I have already explained. The SI unit is joule and the CGS unit is earth. SI unit is joule and the CGS unit is earth. And the relation between the SI and CGS unit is 1 joule is equals to 10 raised to power 7 earth. So with this, the first topic, that is work, is over. Tomorrow I will explain the power. Thank you.